When your loyal dog stares at you like this, don't ignore it. Have you ever sat down to eat and noticed your dog quietly watching you? Not barking, not whining, not begging, just sitting there, staring at you with those patient eyes. Most people assume they know exactly what's happening. He wants my food. She's hoping I'll drop something. He's just begging. But what if that's only part of the story? What if your dog is actually trying to tell you something much deeper every time they watch you eat? Today, we're going to explore 7 surprising reasons your dog stares at you during meals, and the final reason may completely change the way you think about your relationship with your dog. Before we begin, if your loyal dog is sitting nearby right now, leave a comment with the number 1 below. I'd love to know how many devoted dog lovers are watching this video today. Now let's begin. Number 7. They want a taste. Let's start with the obvious reason. Yes, sometimes your dog really does want some of your food. Dogs are natural opportunists. Long before they became beloved family members, their ancestors survived by taking advantage of whatever food sources were available. For thousands of years, they lived near human settlements, patiently waiting for scraps and leftovers. That instinct never disappeared. When your dog sees a delicious meal in front of you, part of their brain immediately becomes interested. The smell alone is enough to capture their attention. But here's what many people misunderstand. Wanting a taste doesn't automatically mean your dog is greedy. They're simply responding to instincts that have been passed down through countless generations. In fact, if you watch carefully, you'll notice a difference between a dog that's desperately hungry and a dog that's simply interested. A hungry dog often becomes restless. They move around. They lick their lips. They paw at you. They become impatient. But many dogs simply sit and watch. Calm, quiet, patient, almost like they're participating in a ritual. And that's because for many dogs, the food itself is only the beginning of the story. Number 6. Mealtime means time with you. Think about your dog's daily life. From their perspective, you can be surprisingly unpredictable. You leave the house. You return. You move from room to room. You disappear behind doors. You spend time on your phone, your computer, or talking with other people. Your dog never fully knows what you're going to do next. But mealtime is different. Mealtime is predictable. Every day, at roughly the same time, you sit down in the same place and remain there for several minutes. You become available. You become accessible. You become easy to find. Your dog knows exactly where you'll be. For a creature whose world revolves around the people they love, this reliability is incredibly comforting. That's why many dogs appear before the food even arrives. The moment you sit down, they know what's happening. They're not necessarily responding to the meal. They're responding to the opportunity to be close to you. To them, mealtime isn't just food time. It's together time. And that brings us to something most owners never consider. Number 5. They're watching your face. Here's a fascinating truth. Your dog spends an enormous amount of time studying you, more than you realize. They study your body language. They study your voice. They study your movements. And perhaps most importantly, they study your face. Scientists have discovered that dogs are remarkably skilled at reading human emotions. They can recognize happiness, stress, anger, sadness, excitement. And during meals, your face often looks different than it does throughout the rest of the day. You're usually more relaxed. Your shoulders soften. Your expression becomes calmer. His requote, the stress of work begins to fade. The worries of the day temporarily disappear. For a few moments, your dog gets to see a version of you that feels peaceful, a version they genuinely enjoy being around. While you think they're watching your fork, they may actually be watching your smile. While you think they're interested in the food, they may be interested in the person enjoying it. Your dog doesn't just observe what you eat. They observe who you are while you're eating, and that matters more than most people realize. Number 4. They're making sure the pack is safe. Deep inside your dog's brain are instincts inherited from ancient ancestors. Long before dogs slept on couches or curled up beside beds, survival depended on understanding the status of the group. In social animals, food represents security. When important members of the group are eating successfully, it signals that resources are available. It signals safety. It signals stability. Although your dog lives in a modern home, those ancient instincts haven't completely disappeared. Part of their brain still wants to know, is everything okay? Is the family safe? Is life continuing as expected? Watching you eat helps answer those questions. This may explain why many dogs intensely watch the beginning of a meal and then eventually settle down nearby. They've gathered the information they needed. Everything appears normal. Everything appears secure. The people they love are safe. And once they know that, they can finally relax. But now we're getting closer to the deeper reasons, because the next one has very little to do with instinct and everything to do with experience. Number 3, they've learned everything about you. Your dog may know you better than you think. After sharing months or years together, they've become experts in your habits. They know what time you usually wake up. They know which shoes mean you're leaving the house. They know where you keep their leash. And they definitely know your eating routines. They know which meals sometimes lead to treats. They know when you're most likely to share. They know when you're distracted. They know when you're in a good mood. Every day they've been collecting information, observing, learning, remembering. Over time, they've become surprisingly accurate at predicting your behavior. When your dog watches you eat, they're not just staring randomly. They're processing patterns. They're comparing today's situation to thousands of previous experiences. And honestly, there's something beautiful about that. Because it means your dog has spent years paying attention to you, years learning your habits, years trying to understand the person they love most. And that leads directly to the next reason. Number 2, they want to feel included. This is one of the most powerful reasons of all. Dogs are social animals. They crave connection. They crave belonging. They crave participation in family activities. When families gather together, dogs naturally want to be part of the experience. They don't necessarily need to be the center of attention. They simply want to be included. Think about how often your dog chooses to sit near family members, even when nothing exciting is happening. They're not there for entertainment. They're there because proximity creates connection. When your family gathers for a meal, your dog sees an important social event taking place. The people they love are together. Everyone is sharing an experience. Everyone belongs. And naturally, your dog wants to belong too. That's why some dogs become upset when they're separated during family meals. It's not always about the food. Sometimes it's about missing the moment, missing the connection, missing the feeling of being part of the group. For your dog, being nearby is their way of saying, I want to be with my family. And now we've arrived at the final reason. The reason that changes everything. Number 1, they're asking if they still matter to you. This is the part most people never think about. Your dog depends on you for almost everything. Food, safety, comfort, guidance, love. You are the center of their world, the most important relationship in their life. Every day, your dog looks for signs that your bond remains strong, signs that they're still loved, signs that they still belong, signs that they're still important. When they sit quietly and watch you eat, they may not be asking for food at all. They may be seeking reassurance, a glance, a smile, a word, a moment of acknowledgement. Something that says, I see you. I haven't forgotten you. You're still part of my life. Think about how often your dog checks in with you throughout the day. They rest their head on your leg. They follow you into another room. They look at you from across the house. They come sit beside you for no apparent reason. All of these behaviors are small questions, and the question is always the same. Are we still connected? Do you still care? Do I still matter? When you look back at your dog during dinner and smile, you answer that question. When you speak softly to them, you answer that question. When you reach down and gently pet their head, you answer that question. And in that moment, your dog receives something far more valuable than a piece of food. They receive reassurance. They receive connection. They receive love. So the next time your dog sits nearby while you eat, try looking at them differently. Instead of seeing a dog begging for food, see a companion searching for connection, a loyal friend checking in with the person they trust most, a heart quietly asking if the bond between you is still as strong as ever. Because for your dog, that bond is everything. And every glance they give you may simply be another way of saying, "I love you." If you enjoyed this video and learned something new about your dog, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us create more videos that explore the hidden emotions, behaviors, and quiet conversations happening between dogs and the people who love them. Thank you for watching, and give your loyal dog an extra hug today. They probably deserve it more than you know.